A lot of people say anything below the Mason-Dixon line is considered the South, and I think this is a really bad way of categorizing what is and is not the South, and I will show you exactly why. Let's say we consider south of the Mason-Dixon line to be everything below that area. If you see this map, you can tell that this cuts out Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee. All of those states would not be considered the South by this measurement, but you know where would be considered the South? Washington, D.C. I hope that anybody watching this, even if you disagree with me on everything else I say, that you can agree that people in Washington, D.C. do not get to consider themselves Southerners. But let's consider if they mean everything below the Mason-Dixon line, stretching all the way across the country. As you can see, that is ridiculous. Kansas, Missouri, not the South, Illinois, Indiana, parts of Ohio. Buckeyes do not get to call themselves Southerners, and I will repeat again, neither do people that live in Washington, D.C. There was an unofficial extension of the Mason-Dixon line that separated free states from slave states pre-Civil War that aligns a little bit better with what I think most people would consider traditionally the South. I don't think that Missouri would be included in that, and I don't think that most of West Virginia or parts of Kentucky would necessarily be considered traditionally or culturally the South. Could be wrong. It's debatable. Lots of people can argue and disagree, but this is at least a little bit more accurate when you talk about the Mason-Dixon line.